Yeah. Bizarre. Yeah. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service.
This is not a lie drill. Yeah. This is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that. That nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse. This ain't Disney. Still identity for the. Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, you'll get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with. From every bad in the city, keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimmicks. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order 2K1s on that, put confetti on it. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill, I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never hate before, dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me, Dr. Trench is banking on me. Wait a minute, UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar buddy, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drop business while we serving. Better we get on him, he won't make it. Down, keep going, on some was poppin' Kermit. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't fine nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxwell. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year.
The Trailblazers focused as they walked into the locker room earlier on. Their job is basic tonight. Get a win on their home court. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at Moda Center. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Now a look at the stats for Jamal Murray.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Jamal Murray, Gordon out there with Thompson. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Strawther in at the shooting guard. And for the Trailblazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp, and it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. Hey, Shams, the Denver Nuggets, of course, the winners back in 2023 of the NBA title, couldn't go back-to-back last year. Is their window, in your opinion, still as open as it seemed to be?
100%. Let's remember. Nikola Jokic is still in his 20s. They still have Jamal Murray. And as long as that 3-time MVP is healthy, the Nuggets front office has one thing on their minds, and it's a championship. And their biggest problem is that the rest of the West has gotten much better over the years. But if this team is healthy, as long as they keep building the right way around their two best players in Murray and Jokic, they can continue to compete for championships.
And I love what you say about the West. Top to bottom, so strong, so deep, so competitive. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And when it comes to Jamal Murray, Coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. And he gets the bucket.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
And here's Sharp. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Ooh, okay.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so here's Denver after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Murray, the pass to Thompson. Outside Gordon. A 3-ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit them.
Now Sharp. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. The Nuggets, number 1.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Here's Henderson. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Puts it up from 17. They get it back. Williams. Back to Sharp. Williams a screen. It's another look. And it's Sharp missing. And here's Sharp. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Denver able to drain the 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Out to Thompson. Trailblazers moving on. Shams from Damian Lillard, arguably the best player in franchise history. What do you think, though, about the haul they got from that deal with Milwaukee?
It was essentially 2 trades. One, moving Damian Lillard to Milwaukee, and then part of that package was Drew Holiday they sent to Boston. So in total, 3 first-round picks, 2 swaps, some good young players, and DeAndre Ayton. The Portland front office believes that they are building for the future, and with these draft picks, with the swaps, and DeAndre Ayton, they feel like they have the makings of some talent to move forward.
Young team, nice team with a lot of room to grow. Good point. Now, Sharp after the missed 3 from Dario Saric, and it's in there.
Yeah, Grant not flustered with that, staying with it, around the basket, ignores the defense and scores.
Thompson passes to Murray. Thompson outside, pass to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Saric with the screen for Murray. 5 to shoot. The shot by Saric, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Now, here's Sean. He's tightly guarded. It's tipped.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Murray, no good. Trailblazers trail by 7. The shot from the low post is good. Sharp's got 6 points.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Pass to Thompson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Henderson. Saric against Grant. Williams. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, you see how Williams gets his points. So many of them come off of teammates' missed shots.
Denver leading by 3. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
You gotta dance like everybody's watching. Let's see those dance moves.
back in for Portland.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 1, Ant-Man.
Gordon finds Sharge. Pass to Gordon. Lock at 6. Here's Thompson. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And here's Henderson following Jeremy Grant's 3. Henderson against Murray. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
And it's tied up with that one.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now here's Henderson following the miss by Jamal Murray. Henderson, bounce pass. Pass to Sharp. Right side, Simon. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world, the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that. Here's Strother. 9 points last game out. Gordon with a screen on Henderson. To the paint. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Porter finds Murray. Back to Porter, to the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Nuggets in second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
A different look now for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Williams. Jabari Walker comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.